TV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Yes, so family, and welcome back to yet another very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. My name is Mohamed Kagbo. Today, we can look at the massive endorsement where Dr. Samura Kamara received. We get some of those very important clips then. We did with big guest then we join with them, we can analyze what's in this mean. I'm not going to say you say get the opportunity for sending message. Will they come shortly?
Talking Point platform for news every day. Now we can't alone for education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We put enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit TV.
Sierra Leone. His Excellency Samura Kamara, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Yeah, so family, first we apologize for the small issue gets
Talking Point platform for news every day. Now we can't alone for education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We put enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit TV.
Sit down.
Oh yeah, Talking Point platform, TV. Oh yeah, Unale we play. to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Third office of vice president was audited. I think that's why I laid the foundation in explaining the procedures. How does an entity get into the Auditor General's annual report? So it therefore means the required threshold, as explained in my preamble when I was introducing this whole talk, is that State House and Office of the President and many other institutions never met that threshold. Interestingly, it will interest you to know that, and this is what we want. When the 2020 report came out, the Office of the President was the most quote-unquote bombarded office from all sectors of life. When I'm using the word bombarded, because the media was after Office of the President, the non-state actors were after, based on the issues that were in there. And remember, there are individuals managing those offices. Individuals are equally there. And what are we yearning for? Is enough implementation of our recommendations. So State House and Office of the Vice President, we say kudos to them. When we did the 2021 audit, and many other institutions, my brother, they adhere at all the stages that I spoke about. One, in the field, the little recommendations that were made, they adhere to them. When we issue the draft report, the few recommendations that were there outstanding, they adhere to them. And this is what we want. So if institutions, we are all crying for institutions to start implementing audit recommendation. I think that is the cry of everybody. If ban is cried put down today, it is as a result of non-implementation of audit recommendation. So if institutions have started implementing, I think the good thing that we start doing is probably other institutions that are far behind to now go there and start understanding what was your relationship. How was the management team? How was this team? How were the internal controls set up? How far did they take these issues for them to be addressed? That is what we are all yearning for. So it's not only State House, it's not only Office of the President, but we have many more other institutions that actually took our audit work with every seriousness and assessed they were able to clear the issues that we raised. That was why State House and Office of the President was not in the 2021 report. But to say we never audited them, no. Even though I explained how institutions can be audited, but they were audited. The reason being simple, probably you have an answer to that. Public interest. Last year, State House, everybody. So we knew that last year, because of people's interest, yes, we audited them. In 2020, it was people's interest. So because everybody is having concern about Office of the President, they will be audited because it's a public office. It is subjected to similar scrutiny, the same scrutiny at all levels.
Family, first of all, our apologies, our sincere apologies, because I know say the main topic now for just can show now and can analyze and expand for pass the message clear to us. Say yes, indeed, Dr. Samura Kamara, it don't clear in the eyes of all people that we see us at APC say no secondary not for nobody know the way we go match or we go contest or you're rivals. It just to clear so we all say he's gonna be ultimate the flag bearer for the All People's Congress. But before I come with the guests there, let's just bring on the big guns there of APC. We don't declare for support Dr. Samura Kamara because in their own words, they feel the right thing. Anyway, don't waste time. Now listen first. There are.
Oh yeah, Talking Point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah, Una let we pledge, we love and love. loyalty to his will.
You know, yeah, so family again, the wrong video now play for now. And time not again for go take that video to computer. I feel that the right videos of different candidate, more than 15, where we don't able to get them video with compiler. Now we don't send now I feel now they play so. But unfortunately, the recording gets some other thing we not called for. You know, like so our apologies. We gentlemen there, these are experts in political analysis. We now all know them. Now talking point, they are not strange phrases, and I believe say when I will satisfy, when I will see some of the output here. Let's start with Mr. Ibrahim. It's been a long since you came to talking point platform. Say hi to the people who are listening. You.
Yeah, good evening to viewers. Of course, it has been a while, but like good to be back, and we will come as usual, giving that objective analysis about things and where they go on that we come to Salon.
All right. Okay. Yes, Mr. Andrew.
Yeah, good evening, Fambolem. Me, Andrew Kamara again. It's been a while, and we appreciate for come back or discuss on issues of interest and for we country salon.
All right, thank you very much. So just like I say, we're not going to play the clip, family. And next time we'll go come, we'll go on work, we'll definitely go play for now all of those faces there because I know that some of them want to see the faces there. And we want to say again from the horse's mouth. But few of them were able to get here. You know, for now, just remember these names there. Honorable Ibrahim Washinga Mansare, we did have the former Deputy Minister of Trans and Aviation, don't declare in support for Dr. Kamara. Dr. Samura Kamara. And Honorable Alpha Khalifa Kuroma, Immigration Officer, he said don't declare in support. We also get Honorable Modu Ilungima Maligi, when be the water resources, instead don't declare in support for Dr. Samura Kamara. And we also get Honorable Nanette Thomas. This is the former Minister of Political and Public Affairs. Instead, don't declare in support for Dr. Samura. And we also get Honorable Charles Rogers, who is a former Deputy Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources. Instead, don't declare in support. And we get Honorable Ishmael Al-Sako, who himself now be Deputy Minister of Sport. Instead, don't declare in support for Dr. Samura. We get Honorable Mohamed Bangua, former Information and Communication Minister. Instead, don't declare in support. And we get Honorable Dr. Joseph Samsise, Agriculture, and Honorable Madina Rahman, Deputy Health and Sanitation. Family, the list long. We're not going to go. We're not going to go all over them, but. Lowick bring camp. How significant, Mr. Andrew Akanto, how significant with these big guns in APC? They say get it right because they practice democracy. APC, they practice democracy as well. Let's say for say, but let me say throw the hat, anything can happen. What do you mean? What's not your own take when you see these big guns? They always time, then throw their support right for Dr. Samura Kamara.
Well, honestly, Mr. Cargo and viewers them who they listen to we across the globe, it's very important for make people who they think salon or we consider saying stakeholders them who don't serve in diverse capacity under the then EBK administration. Because there is an adage we say if you host no sell you, how the streets go by you. You know, Samura Kamara in reign from 2018, where them appoint him as when he was selected as standard bearer for the party. From that point, he don't do a very, very big move. He don't deny the ground amidst the kind shake-up we receive back and forth, yet still he not give up. And the importance of this is great. How is great? Because in politics, na number. And because na number, people of this nature, people who don't serve at the then administration, and I believe say most of them they don't aspire as that of ministers and Mamadou Maliki. They make a statement where he say the country they at a crossroad. If we not come now, and join hands together for try for pull this current status quo. Then when next we go do them, we'll get 4 months for go to the pools. So I believe say the decision we then take from then days here, some they even go today in a party office, about 24 of them, where they follow the program, then go again and seal the endorsement to the general populace. That tell you say they were well prepared and they're ready for continue for support Dr. Samura until then take on a state house. And having said that, I want to also put this on top, say, there's another age way with them the people and say, before ulai adage them unclear. What in this mean by Creole? Before you take the journey, I mean like they go on a 15-mile journey, you don't go just enter the road where you're not able to study the sun. Because if you enter at the time where the sun already they go down, it's very late for you. And most of them guys there, they're not already say, somebody there at the stage, we don't pave the way. They're very close to State House now. We're not waiting. Not less a person, but the principal, Dr. Samura. The people in choice. If Samura Kamara go any side today, one time they talk with Ambassador Ansane, and he say, Andrew, he say, look, he say, if you meet say we sit down there as Ansane, being a Secretary General, outgoing now for the party, I come on and I go na PZ, and begin to shout, say, me Ambassador Ansane, this, that. He say, there are very few people in the camp for can't talk to me. He said, but Samura Kamara, you don't need for introducing himself again to the people in APZ. He said, one person just need for spot time. He said, Pastor Jamande and police and come for rescue and they. That tell you how the people in our salon don't gain momentum, but they're not ready for support this man. You know, when Dr. Anis Baikuma intend be rich for take up the mantle of leadership or the late man, Dr. Ahmad Chijan Kaba. You know, in Bana been then PZ by then, I be still remember na Eastern Police. So man, before they go sell in the morning, pass you go butu force. You know, they pay homage, but they go finance today. It not be president too. Exactly the same thing they replicate to this man today, Dr. Samura. You know, if you go now Lumley, I see him ban up, but then they whip on 247 and the one day where they pass back with they drive motocar, I see them they give money to them, but then they. But that tell you say this is not get for do it. Say this man na me own bra. This not to brag them again. It's about who that the people they want. And Samura Kamara at the grassroots and they embrace them. You see this world, everybody in time, there's time and season for everybody. If you time don't reach, nobody no go stop them. You know, so I don't want to say much because me what I said dinner with Mr. Camo. I'm going to stop here for now, Mr. Cabo, and then turn back to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that precise answer, Dave. Now, I come to Mr. Carmo. Now that I just want to let you help you understand quickly, because from what we don't get, APC, SLPP, they wait immediately after they don't endorse or Samura don't get the flag bearership. Then they contest against her. Is there any possibility for they succeed in that, then bid for make them prevent Dr. Samura from contesting? And what do you think will be the consequence if the entire for pass their own way?
Thanks again, we listeners and viewers. Dana, a very good question we you ask. One thing we no government no go do any sitting government or any government we probably I would say it in the last days or government where you dey about for conduct election, which you know go do now for let you attempt or do something like Dande. Because Dande na like you dey invite, you know, chaos and anarchy in the state if you end up for do Dande. Because like majorly follow up on like the topic for the day, you know. You get people that win with the mind opponents, you understand? They all don't come together, then don't endorse the man, say, we want to let you lead the party. You know, technically, then just a coronation they take place now, you understand? Though it's quite democratic because they follow the democratic, you know, steps and within the party itself, they follow all things because everybody entitled for contest, everybody get entitled for one against the man when I go into the polls and when I able get somebody. But like halfway, people when they step down, they say, you know what, I say pointless. And there's a lot of reason for that with the people that did one because they don't want to waste resources, they don't want to waste their time, they don't want to waste they're not even one bring certain tension within the party because internal politics can bring that tension. They want say get the grounds, get any chance or possibility for who leader. You start for create camps and way when I get that internal division there. So you see the people they try to avoid all here with this endorsement. You understand? Then they decide say okay, no, we kind of almost they go not demand no more like the day where they gonna just formality no more than say go on. It tells you how important demand in popularity and how established demand is. So if demanding are then kind status then they within in party and not get wrong, anybody, whether you even know the dynamics or how salon politics they or not, say APC not too small party, now a possible government in waiting. You understand? So somebody way very very popular within them anyway, almost everybody they hail, they push forward, then go. And we now the people their own choice within that party, they way at least then they represent more than 40% of the country in population, even before polling day. Then get down there already, like now them bank. You understand? They not even blow the whistle for campaign. Party where you always get like that kind of numbers and then they all don't endorse somebody, then take and put out. Then you don't get no other strategy. How for contest against that man, how for get rid of that man, or how for beat and at the poll. You decide say, okay, no we get case or any pending case we been there or any outstanding case we come or can we for stop that Monday, let run another election. You feel say that your only option where you get or stop the man for contest against you or for even possibly beat you, then the next step to that day na serious chaos you will bring to the country. Now war, like put in the other way around. Because people then will take to the streets, then people then will challenge them kind of decision, then the people then will go hard after you. Probably if you get a reasonable reason, you say, okay, like what's in them don't they do? The man when I say he get case for answer. When I don't take the case in court. When I don't try for speed this up, expedite time to the most possible way, go through the trial and give the man a fair trial. If when I been feel say guilty, when I try for them, but when I not go wait with it less than 4 months or no say about that to election, and the man go down already flag their ship. When a threat now to now, or somebody way they come for count on seat to now, then when I decide say no, we stop that man, then definitely waiting when I go down bring that country. Now I go down create time for ourselves. And obviously, I believe say the referee them generally in any country when the international community, then they observe and then we'll take people there for letting car account for them kind of action, and then nobody will go free for that day. So even if you get advice away, give the advice and I believe say with the tell in corner say any move like that right now, my man, are the wrong one.
Thank you very much. The reason why I asked this question, I talked with one informant when I very strong SLPP man. Then at one of the two way tell me, I don't call the name now because of for protector. They say these are one of the strategy when they want use at least because they know say the case, the corruption case against Samura not to case because the time when they transfer that 5 million now was in 2018. Samura not be there again in any form in any position of authority, not to be foreign minister again anymore. So this the one can, and I know like you get some selfish Sierra Leoneans there where they know say perhaps after politics there's no other way for them to let them survive. So you understand, and then can form them pushed the narrative here and try to manipulate and send them to president be away be saying no saying any advice they take away. Perhaps why they say this because this is very dangerous. If you get some rumor they don't begin to mind you, then send inside see smoke. If you check fire there on that day, if they begin to then talk there, then definitely perhaps this will look at a plan. But thank you very much. The way you analyze that is perfect because I hope then go listen and listen by the idea say that this now no go red zone. This now the way they say red line. The crosser. So I jump to you quickly. Mr. Andrew, when it comes to a matter of the economy now, I just want looking at the power, the way in civic, not to see what they sell. We know we can't talk about again because everybody don't sell itself. How difficult or how difficult the power because the economy right now it ain't in shambles. We all know, not a secret. How difficult the situation there? What do you think say? go be like a first priority where this go shake up the economy? This is not just your own personal opinion.
To me, there was a time where I write a piece on the current state of the economy, and it was widely shared. Where it gets to do with the policies them way Julius Maada Bio, His Excellency the President, and the current bank governor. Because I tell you, for give an economy a facelift, it depends on the policies they want to implement. Key policies them they help to transform an economy. You get to look at the components them where on the baseline for any economy. The GDP, very key. GDP of a country, if you're not able to get a very good GDP, trust me, the economy, they always get shake-ups. An economy like this, where Maada Bio, to be honest with you, you would have done well if you're able to get the right team and insist be the right leader. Because you know the lead from the back. And I believe, say, Dr. Samura Kamara taking that stage, now more the lead forward. Believe in me, him serving in all capacities from the NPRC, take on to Pakaba. Pakaba now somebody who I get tremendous respect for.
Yeah.
I always discuss him. Say now one of the SLPP folks them, you know, stakeholders them. It don't go, but let it soul continue for rest in peace. Because nobody not perfect. He play in part. For let somebody serve in government, you know, and he recommend again where Dr. Anes by Kuma come. And talk to Dr. Anes Kuma. You know, someone come out not to be a politician, though. They make 2018 when them be selected. A whole lot of people and say, no, Sabia. But cool people and talker. People were bitter, say, no, this is not to the right man. But at the end of the day, the man, and now we see the reason we make, he been get the opportunity for serve in all the government today. The man a brain. If Salon gets Samura Kamara in 10, believe in me, Maada be in government. It will be a theme of national discourse, global for that matter. You know, like the way we see things today, you get skyrocketed prices. The inflation rate today almost 50%, as I talk now, almost 50. You go talk say the redenominate currency. You know, do no feasibility study. You know, do no checks and balance. You not study the cost we attach into redenominating the money. Now all of a sudden you grab overnight, you say the money we spend for print this new money, it outweigh the benefit where this new money get for attract. Come on, it's like you give me $5, say go buy in the market, then all of a sudden where I go, what you send me for go buy, now $15. So the money, the value of the money where you give me, you're not able to acquire the good where I go buy for you. So like this professor where they in charge at the moment, I want to say that classroom professor, you know, get no knowledge about salon economy. And equally, so the one is already working at the Ministry of Finance because they said they contribute. Believe in me, they self get their own. So if Samura come, he take over the mantle of leadership, the first thing first, just now be the listen to him. We been in a party office. Is it not a 5-year work? The man don't take we to ground zero. So if anybody come or insist you're not able for talk and a man, if very honest, he don't talk on a bow, he talk on a Kenima. He don't talk on back to the party office. He say now we all responsibility. Every Sierra Leonean. This not get anything for do with the tribal idea, the region where he come out from. Because now they buy 700,000 almost for bag. Not to Timini man no more they buy or Limba man or Mendy man. It's everybody. Not to that the APC no more SLPP they buy. Everybody in a salon. Collectively we all they feel the pinch. I believe say number one priority where Dr. Samura get for looking to properly. Now for curtail the expenditure of the government who get a bloated, you know, payroll. It's too much. Imagine State House alone get 5 directors of communication for waiting. What do you know the report? What do you know the find out? All this, to me, now because she gets a square peg in around all on a Maada Bio. President, we're not even looking to the policies they present on proposals say, just sign and pass. You know, if you buy like you get any boss, you don't think this man say this man had just pass out their foot. because you not get the foresight for able to look at things and analyze them properly. And then for now, I tell you for free, like I will start for say, Samura Kamara, if they get that man today, in 4 months from now, we entrust the responsibility to him, he will do better. And they able for give Salon better facelifting because the opportunity that man gets for serving all the capacities, from bank governor to finance minister, minister of foreign affairs, and before that, serve as financial secretary, serve again for Commonwealth, and equally for World Bank. But the man gets a lot for offer. Not to somebody where they come, you present a proposal to, enable look into and thoroughly, able analyze them. Someone come able for do more. And I tell you, we need a leader this time, na Salon. We're very honest to in opinions them. Very honest to in decisions the way they take. 2018, another presidential debate. He was very honest. When Madam Bio said 6 months at the turnover the Salon, he said, this not to what na much no more. Because what na much not to waiting, load na aid. Not to for talk no more, for deliver. Very important. Today, the 6 months, 4 years, 9 months don't go. Nothing will not see. If not to Boku fly, of recent demand the Guinea 3 days ago. Now plane it take, but you know able for use more to Kaka na Guinea. Yeah, bull. These are some of the things. And so, Mr. Cargo, on the economy side, I want to reassure you, say, someone come out in field is an expert in the economy. And I tell you, I don't go tell you, say, if they come 6 months, they change the narrative as, then we don't they say, you get Bokweza people folks, including JJ Safar, the current chief minister. He say, then they come, then they fix the bread and butter. 30 days, we're not able to foresee nothing. And bread and butter is very key. It's a very big component in the economy. Not to for talk no more. Because that mami where they na tomabo, that mami where they na makobolai, na makaba, bien kono, what in care for not to the airport where go bill. He care more about how they put import na fire for the day, begin and go school and get food na them belly. No, not to elect. Infrastructural development key also. But I want to tell you, say, in all aspects, the Mother Bio administration, we need for give them the exit door. And Dr. Samura, imagine as the president, in not less than 4 months, 5 months, from now, they go able to come and change the narratives. And together, we as Sierra Leoneans will go join hands and deliver Salon from this life supporting machine we're into now. So now that.
All right, thank you very much. Because of we get small technical problem, the program in the next 5 minutes, Fambule will end that. Let's just jump quickly to Mr. Komon. We know now we talk about the possibility for Doctor become the next flag bearer for the party again. What you look at the neck? How could is there any worry personally? This is your personal opinion. Is there any worry? Say neck will able to live up to the tax for stay free and fair? You get any doubts?
Well, so that'll be quite quick with Andy. You know,
Hello?
like yeah. Hello, like hello, you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, I don't think so, Mr. Kagbo.
Yeah.
Like most African, country you know, institutions that we think to them for be autonomous, you understand, like then they wait for be quite independent. Most times the sitting government can kind of get a bit of influence over them because like not in the select or appoint who that they run them and who that they go around put the see and say like now me boss them bring me then they go try for get in there around the way they work now the favor of the government we appoint them usually. But like history, I just go back to history. If they're credible, the answer na no. If they can be trusted, the answer still na no. But like if then we're able to influence the outcome of the election, that is a very big question because we don't see a lot of times and people that don't fail in the sense that we go back to previous two government that we don't change that salute. Where the SLPP they try for the way SLPP lost election in 2007, like way and it's by Kumar can take over. Now the SLPP be appoint Christian at top. You understand? So to a certain extent, they go even feel them get control over now we don't get job and this and that and blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, whether not by in your will or by international pressure or from the pressure from the people them, because sometimes you just get for go with the people them wish. In the sense, if you say okay, everybody they go this way, even wearing you don't under any kind of pressure for let you alter the outcome of that election, you not able most times. So you see Christian at top, you not be able. That they appoint her. She was appointed by the SLPP, but end up for give result, then we go in favor of the SLPP. Mpali Kaba was appointed by the APC. Now APC be in a power. At the appointer and they make an INEC or NEC commissioner. But end of the day, he able conduct election, we no good. Now the APC then favor. So most times now so. Like the way he did, everybody will look at and say, okay, Cornell in charge. He has been appointed by the present president. Then get some influence over him. He go try for alter or play with the people they don't wish. I can always put and say no. Most African government the way they lost elections, they're not killing one for loss, but they lost because the people are not once there. So if Inga influence over them, no, me what you know. Sierra Leoneans then they get for able to decide the outcome of that election day. People then get for go out. Get down the off your head. You understand? We get certain concepts then we already don't the buy to. We now wrong concept then like we can believe say okay elections in Africa most times if sitting president and not able to conduct election they lost. We now they don't prove for be wrong because it don't happen in Ghana, it don't happen in Nigeria. We say a sitting president appoint electoral commissioner and then he conduct election, he won. Then he lost. So if we don't see that they done one thing, Sierra Leoneans and for look at that because we don't go far away, we're going to like the democracy where they happen like America, so Donald Trump that be one time. No. Good luck, Jonathan. He conduct election, he lost in Nigeria. And this other John Mahama, he conducts election in Ghana. He lost. If he be in Ghana, he be in Salon. So Daniel will get out of you. The second one, not to know anybody. I know the thing where they can use against use most time we call like the Salon population. We get less educated people, and then go don't like stock down in our people. Their mind say any president we can 2 term he take. No, not 1 term. That make we get election. Yeah, the people that then vote you in the mandate to then you say that 5 years. So now after the 5 years, that like Dr. Alpha can then say we the part of the team can the analyzer. Yeah, you scorecard now we get for take to the people there. Now President you get for do this time around. Now make this we get the election. Well, if you don't pass, he pass the exam with extinction, you get for bring them back to the people and tell them say I get the extinction. When I re-elect me, then probably we go get a quick election and just then go reappoint them quick. Overnight, no more safe, they just go win. You understand? But if the people they're not happy, they're not comfortable with treating the going to the country, then they for decide. You understand? Then we'll give you 10 over 100. If they give you 10 over 100, Mr. Kone waiting a neck, no go turn that 10 day to 90. If you decide for turn 90, then Mr. Kone, then like I will wait till we the 10 days and they don't pass, with this technology wall and this and that, you go do certain things and you all feel say like we will do things there how it they happen in the 60s, where you will just make any decision. Man, let me go get the ICC. We'll get, we go corner, they're not going to tell you say that the result is a man and gonna corner saying I'll be appointed. We just turn this around, then Salon broke into any civil war and something to my, you will be one of the first, people the way they indict for going at the international court for one side, and you get for protect, you get people they look up to you. So I don't see anything. He might want to because they appoint him, but me what I know most times now the people they will they go. Maybe if you're very close, if the hardship no dey, because even I just come out Salon, even 2 weeks it. You will see if you tell people then by joke say the election will go certain way. People then will say, this if you go that way, man, this now wow. Because people then in a certain situation, then in a very difficult situation. Then they look way say the election an opportunity for them to turn and they around. So even who say you they go for going, impose somebody for them, we know to their own wish. Then we say, we they die already. Before we see they under government, we go end up for die. They tell go na the streets now, let go die 110 because na the same die. So that I don't think anybody get for do and then get for waiting that man get for announce that did na people they don't will. You understand? Nobody no get for getting out intimidate and but to God, waiting people then get for vote, now get for. If you say the altar that day, it will be big problem. Nobody no go able to do that. Over to you, Mr. Kabo. Yeah, Mr. Kabo, you hear me?
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. This now we on calling. Now we on calling for give back to society to Sierra Leoneans. We don't do them for quite some time. Yeah. We want on a plenty thank you. We go continue for do this. And again, one use this chance again for telling a plenty. Yeah. Yeah. I dare you. Dare you me now?
Yeah, dare you.
Yeah, dare you.
Yeah, it's all right. Go ahead.
So one tell people and plenty thank you for the opportunity. Okay. One tell a plenty thank you for the consistent subscription on the they give you when they count friends family members I got one man so we just send me say don't count like 15 people. They just text me say 15 people then just don't subscribe. Tell them plenty thank you for that. We'll come again once in a while, just like how they do unusually. For now today, this now or just manage because we know say this is important. We'll come back with a brand new program where I believe say Unasa will really enjoy. What are you last word, Mr. Andrew Kamara?
Well, lastly, people, family members, them at the diaspora and back home. Again, one for
okay. I think Andrew gets issue with him. I get issue with him in net. I don't.
No, it didn't come loud and clear. With the again. I don't know if not from your end.
Yeah, so we people that want for say thanks to now. Any side they get we from both home and the diaspora. We appreciate our effort. Let we continue for be patient and let we keep the faith amidst the kind challenges we don't go through. Just remember say you get one way for change the narratives. Not for go on the street and take stick, take cutlass. But now for make you exercise through the ballot box. And you get 4 months for do that. And I believe say together we go able for transform Salon. And you already get the choice. We not less a person but Dr. Samura Kamara. In the not too distant future, Sierra Leone will be future leader, the grand commander, and the man where they come for transform that country there for good, from life poverty to a better state. Salon has been divided more than ever before. We need a leader where they can unify that country there. And I believe say Samura cut across the aisle. The married men, the woman, men, he born picking them with her. So they picking them equally, so they share. They get men their blood and they get them their blood. So I want to make we consider that fact they say. And a man from the tell he work na finance. He don't give job to plenty people way now from the southeast. And they don't work together. You know, and they lay them off because they're from the southeast. And I believe say that man they will continue that pace there for unify Salon. We need a unifier at this moment for Salon. And I believe say Samura Kamara is the right man for do that thing there. Once again, me now our brother Andrew Kamara. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yes. Over to you, Mr. Karmo.
Yeah, I would just say let people then keep like them subscribe and keep their eye on this platform. And of course, it's now election period, and we get for the camp, very frequently again because we've been on their way for quite a long time. It's very crucial, important. Some of who can see on how we always be done, get a commitment, say we go and give, back to society. That make we the camp now. So we just get for try for educate people, then open their eye. Try. I believe with time we get for the analyze candidates, them, where every party will don't elect or select them presidential candidate, then we will analyze them, we will analyze mayors them, MPs them, so people then will know, their choice where then get for go, where then go for, then nobody not go for go deceive you. We don't do you so far, 5 years, then just the last 4 months, man can US bag and polo and this and that, then it make you believe say for vote. I believe say we just get for help with people, then with certain awareness, preach to them, let them understand, say one bag race, they able to eat them for 5 years. That and 10,000, they able to sustain you for 5 years. You need to get somebody where they can give you the assurance, the guarantee, we will sign that social contract and election they're about say, vote for me. I will provide you the basic necessity there for 5 years. Are they able to secure you begin the education? You're able to get electricity over that 5 years period. You get good road there. Now that guarantee that we just get for camp, we help with people them, we educate them. Say, you know what, any contract with a politician can for you into can sign election day. Because you get for can talk to you before you vote. Before you self assure and you vote, you get for look at is he credible enough? Is reliable? Is it someone that can be relied on? What did they tell you? Now true talk, I for able believe this man. What did they tell me? I believe him. Well, now damn like some of we get for the camp. Now this platform for because when you don't talk to you, some with people then like when they say Sierra Leoneans and then go label, then can easily believe anything. We go come, we go look some people and then speech they will tell they tell them, we go analyze them. Because certain figures and the way you go, you tell people that it just sound like now just go to like few promises away politicians like even because not to be even a promise, just sound like the sitting president way win election and come and just say we they make them get bridge. You understand it? So I know say about coup promises and get for MP councillors and then we come with all kind of false promises. They're not even because we go just can we ask questions and we people then will get the questions and then we'll take them back to them candidates there. Then we'll ask and say if you say you the bill Lunge Bridge, you say you pull the money. You understand? And then you will answer. If you give an answer, the people then put the answers in. We'll go again because we know to we not get MPA there. We'll again will analyze and say that way how the man explain. Not to sue government they raise money. Now this way government they raise money. Now this way we will able to solve on our problem. There. So more or less we know that part we will play now this election period. And so we will advise people to let them stay tuned to this channel where they can, over time we give them their analysis there, we help them, we guide them how then we will sign this contract with people there for secure them votes there. That's all. Let them not deceive them this time around because if Salon suffer, everybody suffer. You understand? As like one short way how can we can put on we see don't have the talk right now, we live now the diaspora. If most people are now we at least we thank God we go there. We feel the pinch for not to like directly as much as then they feel and because we go to the country, they see our man in the outside, they beg, they suffer, they beg you you feel very uncomfortable, not happy with that. So we just will tell them how that they turn around and how they turn around. Our government get that responsibility because of their own duty. Let them know how then we will make that choice where election day come, when for vote, how for vote, who that for vote for. Over to you, Mr. Kabo. Mr. Kabo, you hear me? I don't end. I don't know, like you kind of look late for your part.
Yeah, Mr. Kagwe, there you we.
Mr. Kabo look they get problem with.
Yeah.
Now the moderator, so like Andrew, you will just the round up, then probably you will see something, then we come in, it will just try for wrap up the program.
Yeah, so we people like waiting my brother just don't say Mr. Kamo. It's very important for make we ponder over that. Think about it seriously because 5 years, not to 5 days, not to 5 months. It's 5 years. And that alone, any mistake we do, 2018 we make very big mistakes then. And like today we see the repercussion. You day ask yourself what you don't change within this 5 years period. If then take you out of your comfort zone for just one day, you know how that they impact your life. So Monday, that one green day, they change the entire form of implants them for the future. So I want for overemphasize on waiting, Mr. Kamo say, we make certain decisions then within this 4-month period. Check yourself. Say, waiting don't change really around me within family lines in terms of development. What I do achieve from this government. And so if you see, say, nothing absolutely no change it. No change is not taken. In fact, now retrogress, meaning they take you back. Consider that one they say you need for make the right choice this time around. That time don't pass where politician will go fully with 10,000 and give polo. No. Or with promises them, unfulfilled promises. This part of the Olusa we day, politicians, they campaign on policies. Not for can't say, they can't give one bag rice or one polo. No. Now on policies. On policies. Because if the people and get a mandate, deliver, then they pull them back. UK will say Mr. Kamo, they will say Mr. Kabo, they don't change. Inside this twin of an eye, they don't change 4 prime ministers. This one says we see right now. If we put on and they pull them back, that tell you how democracy they operate at the West. And that for don't stick now, we all scores them. Let it continue for the move around we. Say, Salon, then country outside with they not to one day then build them. Like the other day, Jordan can say Rome was not built in a day. It takes years. Now days then take hundreds of years. But now people they don't sacrifice. People will be they think them countries there. Now they make Sweden outside so. Make UK outside the Maya day. Salon no go be an exemption. Dr. Anisbai Kuma, he laid the foundation. I go be very honest to now. He did extremely well to him at his own pace. But because of 1 or 2 reasons, we have been decided say we go give another driver the vehicle. Now the vehicle has been handed over to another driver. Instead, he continue with the forward gear and a backward they take the reverse. So if that has been the case, we don't go behind all this while. The man say, when the buyer studio, we need a change from Potoru to Cambia, from Cambia to Karine, from Karine to Kabbalah Potloko. Say we need a change. And so when I buy to the rhetoric extended, he say 6 months they can make a very quick change, facelift on the economy. But what has that change done to your life? Check yourself. And if nothing not change within yourself at all, you vote. Now you write for make you decide. And you vote. Then they come and impact Salon, not for we, for generations yet unborn. Because any mistakes we do today, it affect with grand Pekin the way they come. Not to Pekin no more, we grand Pekin and the great grand Pekin them. It affects them. The mistakes them, way Albert Magaiden do. When Pasheki come, to the line. And at the end of the day, we say Salon go. Now war na income. We don't want that again. We don't want that. We want for continue on the right directives. Make Salon day on the right footing. Because if Salon smile and we all smile, what then I say, you don't go feel happy. Your country they go in a very bad shape. Because now we all suffer. Now we all get investment them back home. We get families and the 90% of we the Salon. So now it make you see with the sit out the spare time. We've been here almost an hour discussing the way forward for Salon. So there, with the talk to we all, as I wrap up, make we prioritize that one day. Put at the center of your day-to-day discourse. For say, if I mistake now, the 5 years, it will be worse than this. Because a leader will come for changing narrative. Now for me, first time, not to the second time. The man tell you say, he don't fail. He accept say fail. Let it repeat. Now, and now forget. This not to any kind of Magbama school, now grade A school. Where you fail there, then again now. Salon, Let's stop that kind of narrative. They say this time a family. Bindi bidi me and my brother. Your brother they make you they sleep angry. Your brother they kill your brother. No. Your brother forget in a heart. He forget you at the center of your mind. If really this man become, now we all for rally around now, they will not foresee that they campaign for him. But the things that we don't do within this 5 years period, it don't take Salone to another stage where the next leader will come. If you not get the vision, it go difficult. But I believe say Samura Kamara, he get the vision and the mission already, it don't make it very clear. It come for Guy Salone, a very new shape for the future of we Grand Pekin and we great Grand Pekin. So I'm for stop here and tell una plenty thank you for listening. You vote, that you right, and now we all right as Sierra Leoneans. Thank you very much.
All right, so Famula, Tona, plenty, thank you for where una they undo the they understand because they get some hiccups along the line, but nevertheless, I appreciate Mr. Kalmo. Of course, those programs they will definitely will bring encounter and this time around we not get for Sidon again full and full food same and try. No, we go get where they help people. They would really try if we miss this time around as Salone for make change, really change. If we see we miss this, we're not gonna forever get things right again. This I mean I'm not optimistic, optimist all the time, but for the fact that they talk about being pessimistic like this for telling them we get responsibility. And I believe that Salone people the awareness now what they get no change the cam. But we say we'll play a bit. I told her plenty. Thank you one again. We'll stop player for so we'll come back next week with something more interesting. Until then, bye bye, Fambule. Yes, guys. You know the internet. You know the internet and the browser what they use. They give me a lot of issues. I don't know if I don't do offline self. Will I check? You see.
Just be live.
I still alive, we see. Oh, and people